Welcome back, everybody, to the GSMC Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We just got done talking about the ShopRite LPGA Classic, and now we're going to rank the top WNBA rookies. Before we begin, I just want to say thank you guys so much for bearing with me with those technical issues in the other segment. Very much appreciate the patience. Okay, let's just get started right into this. Okay, so at number 10, we have Sevgi Uzun from the Dallas Wings. Last Sunday, she had arguably one of her best games in the WNBA, scoring a career-high 12 points, going 5-12 from the field and 1-4 from the three-point line, in addition to making one of 2 free throws. She also contributed 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals over 36 minutes during a game against the Lynx, which the Wings did lose, unfortunately, 87-76. This performance exemplifies her all-around game and ability to contribute in multiple facets. Uzun has shown she can score in various ways, whether it's shooting from deep or driving to the basket. Her scoring versatility makes her a significant offensive threat. While playing significant minutes, Uzun has not played as many minutes as some other rookies, which makes her stand out a bit less to me, or I guess also just her stats don't match to some of the other rookies that are ranked higher on this list. At number 9 is Leonie Fiebich from the New York Liberty. She's been playing significant minutes. In her last game on the 9th, she played 25 minutes and made pretty good contributions, scoring 12 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 assist. She is ranked 9th because while she's not one of the best, her stats are not... let me say that again. While she is one of the best, her stats are not up to the level of some of the other ranked higher rookies. I think she needs to watch out for personal fouls because she had 5 in her last 2 games. The Liberty has had a good start to the season, and hopefully they can continue to stay on track with the Aces. Fiebich's team has been helping her out, and she's been getting good playing time, learning from experience and from the other skilled players on the team. And number 8 is Julie Vanloo from the Washington Mystics. The Mystics have had 12 losses, so their season is not looking too hot right now. Other than that, Vanloo herself has been doing really good. She is one of the older rookies at 31 years old, and honestly, I thought that she was in her mid or early 20s. I just wonder how long she's going to play in the WNBA for. She's been averaging 7.9 points, 2.1 rebounds, 5.6 assists, and 0.6 steals. Her assist record is remarkable. Not many rookies have been that successful in assist. She hasn't been doing too well in scoring, though. I think her defensive abilities are a bit stronger than her offensive skills, which have been shown a bit by her rebounding and steals stats. At number 7 is Aaliyah Edwards for the Washington Mystics. She's averaging 9 points, 6.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 0.8 steals. She does good on defense with her height, but her offensive skills, I think, could use more work. She's been playing good minutes, so I'm a bit shocked to see that she hasn't scored as much, but other than that, she has been really strong on defense. Because of her team's many losses, Edwards has been showing her frustration online reasonably, and I do feel bad for her because I bet it would suck to be in the 6th pick in the draft, and then you haven't had a win yet in your season. But she still is holding out strong and doing really good for the team. I hope the team can rally up to get some more points and hopefully find a win soon. At number 6 is Kamila Cardoso from the Chicago Sky. On June 8th, in a pregame interview, Sky coach Teresa Weatherspoon announced major news about Cardoso. She will start against the Dream, replacing Williams. This marked Cardoso's first career start in the WNBA. Cardoso had her WNBA debut last Saturday against the Indiana Fever, and she recorded 11 points and 6 rebounds in just 18 minutes of action. So she had a shoulder injury, so seeing her come back strong was super impressive. She's averaging 6.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 1 assist. This is a pretty good start, and she has been pretty strong offensively, especially considering that she is still technically recovering from an injury. Cardoso also has really good on-court chemistry with Reese, which is another rookie that we're going to be talking about on the Chicago Sky team. So having the two of them on the team together has been really advantageous for the Sky. At number 5 is Rickea Jackson from the Los Angeles Sparks. Behind strong second and fourth quarters in Los Angeles' 96-92 win on Sunday over Las Vegas Aces, Jackson matched her season high of 16 points and shot 7 for 11, her most field goal attempts in a game so far in her pro career. Her scoring was tied for second most on the team alongside Ari McDonald, while the former Tennessee standout also added 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block in 23 minutes. Jackson and the rest of the starters were a step behind in the game's opening minutes, with Las Vegas jumping ahead 14-0 before coach Kurt Miller benched them. But Jackson's 9 second quarter points helped the Sparks maintain their momentum as the bench unit erased an initial 15-point deficit. Jackson's first bucket of the game off an inbounds play gave Los Angeles its first lead of the night. Then in the fourth quarter, with the Aces back up 4, Jackson scored 7 points in the final 4 minutes, 2 basket-off drives to the rim, and another where she backed down fellow rookie Kate Martin on the block for the score. So clearly she's been really helpful for the team. Jackson threw shade at Kate Martin during and after the game, so that was very interesting. But other than that, the game itself was a good one to watch, and Jackson really dominated the court. She was averaging 9.6 points, 3 rebounds, and 0.5 assists and 0.5 steals, which is one of the best stats compared to some of the other rookies. At number 4 is Angel Reese from the Chicago Sky. She's been making headlines a lot with all the drama around Caitlin Clark, and in the last Chicago Sky game, she got in a heated altercation with Naz Hillman. Reese is getting very frustrated with her team's recent losses, and it's been bringing her down mentally. I'm hoping that frustration would not impact the game too much, or the on-court chemistry she has with her teammates, and maybe could help encourage her more and be more motivated and determined. Reese is the Sky's most experienced starting post player, which was determined Saturday in just the 10th game of her WNBA career. She made 5 of 10 shots for 13 points and had 13 rebounds for the 4th double-double of her young career. She also added 5 steals. We all know how strong she is as a player. We all saw her absolutely dominate at LSU. But she still really impressed me with how she's been playing in the WNBA. Like, I'll always be impressed by her. Reese is averaging 11.6 points, 9.6 rebound, 1.9 assists, and 1.9 steals. When you just look at her stats, it's undeniable that she is one of the best rookies. At number 3 is Kate Martin from the Las Vegas Aces. She has been really stepping up her game. This Sunday, she had her first start in the game. Despite the Aces losing to Los Angeles 96-92, Martin scored 13 points in 32 minutes, both of which were career highs. Martin also went a perfect 3 of 3 from three-point range, and after draining one of those threes in the second quarter of the Sunday's game, Martin earned herself a new nickname. So the Aces social media team posted on Twitter, or X, along with a video of Martin's main bucket. They posted her nickname, and her nickname is capital K and then a $sign. I don't know if they call it K Money. I don't know. I couldn't figure out how they actually say it, but it's kind of an evolution of the classic Money Martin name that Kate Martin had while playing alongside Caitlin Clark at Iowa. And if Martin keeps his current form up, she'll be competing with Clark for Rookie of the Year votes, I think. She's been averaging 5.1 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.8 assists, and 0.3 steals. She's shown a lot of improvement playing with the team the past few games, and I think the comfortability she's gotten in the past weeks has helped her perform better. At number 2 is Cameron Brink from the Los Angeles Sparks. She just got some exciting news. She was selected to represent the U.S. this summer at the Paris Olympics as a member of the women's 3v3 basketball team. This is a huge moment for her, and there was a video going viral of her tearing up after receiving the news. Anyway, on Sunday, which was her most recent game, it was yesterday, she finished with 8 points, 6 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 1 assist. Despite picking up her 4th foul toward the end of the third quarter, she returned to the floor to play the final 5 minutes and 25 seconds of the game and didn't get another foul called on her as the Sparks picked up for the win. Brink didn't have the most efficient night, 2 for 8 shooting, and adjustment to the pro game basically all rookies are experiencing. But once more, the former Stanford great impressed with her rim protection and managing to block the 2-time MVP in Wilson. Brink has 30 blocks in 11 games, tied for the second fewest to reach the mark in WNBA history, and she's the shortest player to reach the mark that quickly. It was so impressive. She's been a very consistent player, and I think that's what makes her the second best rookie right now. Brink is averaging 8.2 points, 5.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists, and 1 steal. I would like to see her have more success with scoring, but her defensive skills have always been so strong that I am just really impressed by her. Also, Jimmy Butler was getting interviewed about watching the WNBA games, and he said, for some reason, 22 just looks good in purple and white. So if Jimmy Butler is bringing up how good you are, I feel like that says a lot. And finally, at number 1 is Caitlin Clark from the Indiana Fever. This should not be a shocker because I'm a huge fan of her. ESPN released some of their rankings for rookies, and I disagree with them. They put Caitlin Clark, I believe, at 6, and I think that is just wrong. When you simply look at her stats, she has the best stats out of any rookie in the league. She's averaging 16.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, 6.3 assists, and 1.5 steals. Yes, she had 2 rough games at the beginning of the season with a lot of turnovers, but she was still amazing in scoring points, and turnovers has still been a bit of an issue for her. On Friday, Clark had the second 30 point game of her 12th game pro career in the Fever's 85-83 win over the Washington Mystics. Clark was 7 of 13 from 3-point range and 8 of 15 overall for Indiana. She also had 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals with 8 turnovers. Now, while the turnovers are still a concern, you also have to consider how much else she's doing for the Fever. Clark's 7 3-pointers on Fridays tied the WNBA rookie record. You have to consider that. Indiana Fever coach Christy Side said about Clark, when she gets hot, she can be really dangerous. We need to get her off some scrims so she doesn't have to work so hard. Now, going back to the whole ESPN rankings, the real reason Clark is at 6 is because they consider team aspects too, like how a rookie's team doing, and as we know, the Fever is not looking too hot. So if you take that into consideration, I can see why Clark is lower in the rankings, but I still think regardless, she should be in the top 3. So we're now going to move on to the next segment where we talk about the recent NWSL games. Before we start and get into that, we are going to be taking a very short break, so I will see you guys very soon.